Adams Oshiomhole have exposed Rotimi Ameachi as the brain behind the major crisis rocking the ruling All Progressive Congress and the one behind its suspension. The suspended national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Adams Oshiomhole, has blamed some members of the Rivers State chapter of the party for fueling the crisis rocking the ruling party. Oshiomhole, who appeared on a channel's television program Politics Today, alleged that the crisis was being instigated by some APC elements in the state, trying to drag the party's National Working Committee (NWC) into their local fight. A chieftain of the party, Daniel Wala, also appeared on the program. Wala, who pointed accusing finger at President Muhammadu Buhari's minister of being behind the crisis and called on the president to fire him for destabilizing the ruling party. The minister, which is reportedly Rotimi Amechi, the Minister of Transport, and a steward of the APC in Rivers State, Magnus Abe, have been at loggerhead over control the party's lever in Rivers State. The crisis, which escalated shortly before the 2019 general election, forced Amechi to adopt AAC (African Action Congress) candidate during the governorship election after the APC was barred from partaking in the election in the state. Before the election, Abe had, in a chat with journalists, warned that the minister's alleged dictatorship would hurt the party badly in the election. The Deputy National Secretary of APC, Victor Gadon, is now laying claim to the party's acting national chairman position, following Tuesday's suspension of Adams Oshiomhole as the APC helmsman is a close ally of Amechi, a development that has forced many to see the minister as the unseen hand behind the crisis that has rocked the party to its foundation. President Buhari had last month appointed Abe into the reconstituted board of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), a development that reportedly has not gone down well with the minister, who is also a former governor of Rivers State. Amechi, according to party insiders, believe that the NWC is over-pampering Abe by refusing to sanction him for the crisis in Rivers State. The Court of Appeal on Tuesday, who upheld the lower court suspension of Adams Oshiomhole as the APC national chairman, a few hours after the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki announced his intention to leave the party, following his disqualification from the party's governorship primary election in the state. That is the news reaching us from Abuja. And I would say I'm not surprised by hearing this, and for Adams Oshiomhole accusing Rotimi Amechi for being the brain behind this suspension. Recall earlier March when the lower court, the high court sitting in Abuja, suspended Adams Oshiomhole. He came out openly and accused Rotimi Amechi and some other persons of trying to topple his government and to install Gadon as the acting chairman. But Oshiomhole was restored, and now again he is still accusing Rotimi Amechi as the brain behind his suspension. I believe this is not unconnected with what happened in Rivers State, and I believe up till now Rotimi Amechi have not forgiven Adams Oshiomhole with the way he handled the Rivers State matter, how he sided with Magnus Abe over Rotimi Amechi, and that caused APC, all the positions in Rivers State, they were not even filled in the election because the Congress that they say conducted primary was declared null and void by INEC. Oh my God! I don't think this we are near the end of this APC crisis with this all accusation, pointing fingers, and the rest. I don't think that is what APC needs right now, because APC is losing more and more by the day. Take a look at what is happening in Edo State right now. Yesterday, the party conducted primary, but the state chairman of that party, OJ Ezwa, came out openly and declared the party the primary that was conducted illegal, and I believe that is good. They are heading to court. And also in Ondo State, there is no peace there as well, because the deputy governor on Sunday, who defected to the PDP as well. And as it is now, we are yet to see an end to this APC crisis, because all the warring faction in this crisis are not ready to sheath their sword. And recall yesterday in Rivers State, the Rivers State chapter of APC have already warned Nigerians and those fighting Rotimi and Amechi that whenever anybody that is trying to fight Rotimi and Amechi should be ready for war, because they are going to burn down everything and make sure that they destroy everything. They even proclaim that those that want to live, they will live with them, and those that want to die, they will die with them. My advice to all those people, I would say politics is not a do or die affair. Politics is all about agreement and disagreement. So if they're having dispute, I believe we should not resort to violence at this very time, but we should follow the due process and follow the constitution and do what is right. Let me take some of the comments here. Someone say, let's hear something. When Osho Baba destroyed Amechi Rocha's political relevance to give Tinubu undue advantage, nobody exposed anything. Now they are paying him back in his own coin. You suddenly discover the word expose. Shame on you, Adams Oshiomhole. On that comment I have here said, this is rubbish. Did Amechi also sponsor the World Exco in Edo State of APC to suspend Adams Oshiomhole? Amechi stand to gain. What does Amechi stand to gain in Edo State election? Mr. Writer, please find out good stories to write and leave Amechi alone. Make all men carry their own cross. This is anti-Oshiomhole. Another one say, Oshiomhole has no different but cooked cover-up stories. He doesn't forgive. Too arrogant for a leader. Always put himself first. He's lawless. More so, 24 hours planning one's downfall. Oshiomhole is not a human. He deserves no pity. Please. On that comment I have here said, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Nonsense political party. You people have caused Nigeria so much pain. Evil party. On that comment said, APC will never have peace. Nah, this comment is strong. Oh. On that one say, as long as he's working for Obaseki, I don't have a problem with that. Up Rotimi and Amechi. On that one say, is the ghost of the people's president, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, that is on vengeance mission. I posted sometime last month that is remaining Adams Oshiomhole and Rotimi Amechi to receive the vengeance. Now that Adams has received a fair dose of his disgrace, the pendulum is now shifting to Amechi. They will all meet their Waterloo in no distant time. On that comment I have here said, you are just one of the most useless person. What concerns Amechi with the issue of war against godfatherism playing out in Edo politics? If you support a candidate and he or she win an election, is that the reason you dictate for him how he will rule the people? That is corruption. The noble thing is to support the governor to kill state corruption and develop the state for the good of all. The last comment we want to take here said, what has Rivers got to do with your tyranny, dictatorship, and unforgiveness? Oshiomhole is not a human. That is all we can take for now. You as well can also be part of this by sharing your thoughts and your opinion with us at the comment section. I'll meet you there. Thank you.